today's video, I'm going to be bringing to you my December favorites. So if you'd like to see all the things I loved last month, please keep watching. Okay, so originally I wasn't going to do a December favorites. Traditionally on my channel, I do a December and January favorites combined, but I feel like last month I loved so many things that it would be too long of a video this month. Plus, I love to talk. So I figured I would just do this video this month. So we have quite a bit of things to get through. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with makeup and skincare because that's what I have the least of. It's getting more like that every month. My first item is this Dior Face and Body Foundation. I have it in the shade 4.5N for neutral. I got this product a couple of months ago and I wore it a lot this past December just because it gives you such a lightweight coverage. It's so natural. It's perfect for days when you want to look a little perfected but not have a lot of coverage. So if I'm running somewhere and I don't want to look dead or crazy, I will put a little bit of this foundation on. Once again, it's not going to be anything full coverage, but it is very radiant and it's nice. It's a great everyday foundation and I don't tend to like everyday foundations, but that is my favorite. Next is this lip gloss, and I wore it most times when I was going on those little outings where I just want to wear a little bit of makeup. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in lilac. Dusty lilac. This is so pretty. It's an opaque pink. I'm not gonna swatch it because I don't want to waste it, but it looks just like this on your lips. It's so pretty. ABH has some of my favorite lip glosses because they're so pigmented and they're not really that expensive for a higher end brand. Okay, that's all the makeup. Let's move on to some skincare and other products. So the one skincare item that was my favorite this past month was the Ole Henriksen Moment of Truth 2-in-1 Polishing Sugar Mask. And if you watched, there it is. If you watched the Vlogmas, you know all about this mask. It is my favorite mask to use weekly. It resurfaces, it hydrates, it evens out my skin tone, texture. It just makes my skin glow. You guys, if you're looking for an all-in-one mask that's really great for this time of year when it tends to be a little cooler and the air is a lot more dry, this is just perfect. I love it. I will always purchase it. It is one of my holy grail products and I usually use it more so in the fall and winter. Okay, and the last type of skincare, makeup, beauty item I have to share with you guys is actually an electric toothbrush. My friend gave me this for Christmas and I love it. This is the Smile Brilliant CariPro toothbrush. I've had it for probably a month now, maybe a little over a month, and I have not had to recharge it. That's the first thing. The battery lasts so long. It gives you a really nice scrub. It has 5 different settings: cleaning, whitening, massaging, gum care, and something for sensitive gums. This toothbrush is amazing. I've never had a professional quality electric toothbrush before, and I'm never going back to my little cheapy electric toothbrushes from like Colgate. This is just everything. I love it, love it, love it. Totally worth the investment, and I would highly recommend this model. I know it's probably not the most popular, but there's really nothing negative to say about this. I love it. I do wish that it came with a traveling case, but I'll probably just get a different toothbrush to travel with because it is quite long, but I love it. Let's get into miscellaneous. I'm gonna start with fashion, and I have my fashion items behind me. So the first fashion item is going to be this pair of jeans. And if you guys also tuned into Vlogmas, you know that these 7 tummyless jeans are my favorite. I got them from eBay. They are 7's plus size line. These are the best jeans in my opinion. They're so soft, they're so stretchy, but they still, like, they don't lose their shape. They don't get loose after you've been wearing them a couple of hours. They're very high quality. The only part of them that I don't like is that the zipper is very cheap. The first pair of jeans that I purchased, I had to return them because the zipper got stuck. Then it happened again after I purchased my second pair, and I took them to my seamstress and she replaced the zipper. It was $15. So yeah, I would just be mindful of that because that's probably a design flaw. But I love these. I would say they're about a mid to high rise. I don't really like a high rise pant. I just don't think they're flattering for someone who doesn't have a flat stomach. but these are flattering on me when I wear them high rise, and I just don't know how that works. But you guys, I love these jeans so much. They're the 7 jean tummyless version. They're skinny jeans. I'm definitely going to get them in a couple of other washes because I am like obsessed with them. I just love them. Okay, next is one of my favorites, Louis Vuitton accessories. This is my Louis Vuitton shawl. As you can see, it's really huge. I tend to just fold it in a triangle, but it's a really, really large black shawl that's probably about 60 inches by 60 inches. I love this shawl so much. I wear it as a scarf, like a little bandana scarf. I used it so much in the month of December because it was so cold, and I like to layer instead of wearing just a lot of heavy pieces. It hasn't been cold this January at all, but last month I got my wear out of this. Definitely an item I would highly recommend. It is very pricey for a shawl, but because it's so large, you can use it for a lot of different things, and I just love this baby so much. I can't wait to get it in a different color this year. It's just, I love it. Okay, now the bag that I use this month probably every day, yeah, is my Louis Vuitton Pochette metis. I love this bag so much. I've been using it so much. It's getting a really nice patina color. This is one of my favorite Louis Vuitton bags. I just think it's so functional and it's so classic. The style just reminds me of like a small briefcase. I love it. I wouldn't wear it to work in terms of it looking like a briefcase. It's more so a casual bag for me, but I love it. It's just so easy to wear and it's perfect. I haven't had any issues with this Pochette metis other than the glazing on the strap fraying, which I've also talked about in different videos, and I'm probably gonna have to get that replaced because it's gonna come apart. But I just love this bag so much. Definitely worth it if you can find a variation that doesn't have any flaws or any problems with it, any issues. But this bag is just amazing. I love it. First pair of shoes that I loved last month are the Ugg Kaylee Clog. I've shown these on Instagram quite a few times. I really love clogs. I know that clogs are not too popular, but I like what I like, and these are great when the ground is wet, when it's been raining maybe, and you just want to give yourself a little height, but you still want to have something that's easy to kick on and kick off, which I love. I hate wearing sneakers or any shoe that you have to like buckle. I just love anything that's like a slide in. So this is perfect. It also has Ugg material in the footbed. They're comfortable. They give you a little bit of height. They're so casual. I just love them. I would highly recommend them. If I can find some similar, I will link them below. And my last pair of shoes are these slides, these mules from Target. They are by the brand A New Day. They look so chic. I love these. I actually featured these in my outfit of the day that I did just recently here on my channel. But I love these. I purchased these in a size 11. I typically wear a 10. They are a little big, but because mules like this are typically kind of narrow, I thought going up a size wouldn't hurt. And my real size was sold out. But I love these shoes. I wear these on the weekends. They just really make any outfit. The only drawback is that they're not real leather, so they're not going to be as durable as something that's a little more high quality, but for the price that I paid, I love them. Okay, now let's get into our real miscellaneous things. First thing I want to talk about is this book, Becoming. If you guys watch Vlogmas, you know that I was listening to Becoming on tape in December and maybe November as well, and my dad actually shipped 2 of these books to the house, and he told me one was for my mother and one was for a cousin. And my dad really likes to trick me and surprise me. So when I opened this on Christmas, I was so pleasantly surprised. I can't wait to look through the pictures in this book. I did read this on Audible, but I also wanted to get a hard copy because I think that it's good to have a hard copy of books. My parents have a ton of books. They were educators, so we really value reading in this home. We have books upon books upon books everywhere. So when I think about like a legacy I'd want to leave to my children or things that I value, books are definitely important. So even though I read or I listened to the audio version, I definitely wanted to get the hard copy. And this is a book that I would read over again. I finished it this month because once people came to visit, it was hard for me to stay focused. But there's something in this book for everyone. I love how she goes through the different stages of her life, and I feel like she really just normalizes her life as a first lady. Though her life is different than a lot of ours, she went through some of the same struggles that we go through, and I just love that. She's just honestly such a beautiful, beautiful woman inside and out. And like I said, anyone can take something from this book, a woman at least. Men will probably get something from it as well, but more than likely women will be purchasing this book, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk about is a Christmas gift that I enjoyed in the month of December. I decided to do dryuary, so I'm not having any alcohol this month, but it is this beautiful Tiffany wine glass that my friend sent me. If you guys don't know, I love a good bottle of wine. And the only thing wine related that I love more than a good wine is a good wine glass. I just think the perfect wine glass is so quintessential, and I like my wine glasses very specifically. I like them to have a long stem. I like them to have a large bowl portion. It's just they have to be lightweight. They can't be too chunky. This is my favorite glass. When I move into my house, I'm only going to have Tiffany glasses because they're just amazing. Call me bougie, I don't care. If you like wine glasses and you like nice things, try out some Tiffany stemware, glassware, what have you. I think you'd be very pleasantly surprised, and they're not too expensive, so that's good as well. Okay, the next item I want to talk about is kind of different, but it's a box of tissues. These are the Kleenex Cool Touch tissues. You guys, if you watch Vlogmas, you know that I was sick for over a week. It was the sickness that never went away. These tissues are everything. They're honestly cold to the touch, which I just think is so cool. I don't know how they do it. They say it's because they have moisturizing properties in them. I don't know, but these tissues are cool. So if you have a sore nose, if you've been blowing your nose a lot, use a cooling tissue. I know Kleenex or another brand, maybe Puffs, has some with like aloe vera or eucalyptus or something, but I really love these, and these have been saving my nose. I also got a little sickness this month. I just have really bad luck with getting sick. Another thing that I love in the month of December is the Amazon Echo Dot 2. I will insert a picture because she is downstairs on my kitchen counter. We get ready every day with Miss Echo Dot. She starts my day. She gives me my facts. She helps me out when I'm cooking. She plays music to get me in the mood to cook. I love that Amazon Echo Dot. I promise you, it's so amazing. I think when I got it, it was actually free because I had a little discount code for it, but I believe it was $10 off. So check it out on Amazon to see if it is still discounted. I definitely want to get one for my room and some smart plugs so that I can tell Alexa to turn off my lights, because that's how lazy I am. But I definitely have been enjoying that little gadget. I love gadgets, so if you're into gadgets, you may like that as well. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about is actually a television show or a series on Netflix called Making a Murderer, and this is season 2. I believe I watched it in the beginning of December, and I was obsessed. Like, I love shows like that. Sometimes they kind of creep me out, but I find them so interesting. I love a good mystery, and that whole saga about Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey is just so incredibly sad. And also for the family of Teresa Halbach. I don't know who killed who, but I just know that the people who killed her are not the ones that are in custody. That series is just so interesting to me. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my December favorites. I hope they weren't too long, but you guys know I love bringing to you all of the items that are my favorites, no matter what category they're in. So I can't wait to do the one in January. And yeah, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.